Good day. Welcome to Robert's Retro Gaming. I've got queued up here the game Mega Games 1, which is a 3-in-1 Sega cartridge, Sega Genesis cartridge or Mega Drive. This is Challenge 2 of London Retro Video Games 8 versus 16-bit or 16 versus 8-bit. I forget which order that's in. Challenge. So I finished watching Lewis's recap video where he played all of the games that were chosen by, us old timers. Didn't like mine very much. It's very, very insulting. But not really. Wasn't his cup of tea. I would contend that there's a lot more depth there, but that's the way she goes, I guess. That's in a play session that's, only 10-15 minutes long. There's only so far you're going to get into a game. And the one that I chose, which was Spelunker, really requires quite a bit of time to get into it and get good at it. It occurs to me that I don't actually know how the buttons are defined here, but I'll find out shortly. So we've got Super Hang On, game 1. Why is this not? There we go. Arcade mode, original mode. I think I want arcade mode. Select your class. Beginner seems reasonable. Outride a crisis. Sprinter, winning run. Winning run. Let's go with that. Okay, sort of watching my top speed there. Looks like 280 is it. I recall Lewis saying that if you go off the road, you're going to pretty much forfeit any chance of completing the track, so you probably want to slow down a little bit. Not clear if there's a turbo button on or not. Seems to be some confusion about that possibly. Whoa. How did I got down to 180 there? I don't think I braked. Actually, I haven't found the brakes yet, have I? Alright, I'm off the... Oh, I know how. I was off the track. That's why. Fortunately, I didn't collide with anything. There's the checkpoint, which I think I almost collided with. Alright, what do I think of this? Fairly basic, graphics-wise. Nothing too spectacular going on here. Sort of a pseudo 3D effect. Trying to imitate the Outrun style of game graphics in a way, in a simplistic, fairly simplistic way. And, okay, colliding with somebody makes you have a little bit of trouble maintaining your steering, it looks like. Okay, so maybe because I chose the beginner tracks, this isn't super challenging. I'm only passing one rider at a time here. What happened? Oh, game over. I guess I was too slow. I believe that's the checkpoint there. Rank score stay. Oh, here we go. I mean, I got 2.25 million points. That must be worth something. I don't know. Basic. Let's call it basic. A basic racing game with, I'm gonna say, fairly punishing time requirements. How about that? Alright, there's my high score entry. Do I care to play this again? Maybe. 1989. Was that early days in the Genesis? I feel like maybe it was. I think I seem to recall Lewis saying that this was an early-ish game. I guess these are all maybe early-ish games, otherwise they wouldn't be in a compilation, would they? Let's see here. I guess I could, if I explore the other buttons, I'm going to brake brake, for example. I'm probably going to lose the race, but anyway, I'll see if I can't figure out what other button options there might be. I could also define the controls. There seems to be accelerate. Oh, there's brake. Okay. Is it a turbo type thing? So I'm probably not going to make the first checkpoint since I was monkeying around with brakes and whatnot. When you're coming into a tight corner, maybe, I don't know if it's better to let off on the accelerator a wee bit and make the corner, or maybe that's the trick. Just let off the accelerator just a smidgen. The corners don't seem to be that, oh boy, that tight in this game, or this track, I should say. Okay, I think, whoops. Well, I guess if you go off the road a little bit, that'll serve to slow you down. Is this a straightaway? I'm going to see if I can find a turbo button here. Checkpoint, good. No, that certainly wasn't a turbo. Whoop, and I'm off road again. If I do that one more time, or maybe it's already too late for me, I'm going to not make my checkpoint. 240. I mean, obviously 240 is pretty fast, but it's kind of irrelevant what the rating is of the speed. In real life, that's deadly fast, but I don't know about in motorbike racing. I don't think I've ever watched any kind of track-based motorbike racing. I'm not even sure that's a thing. Game over. Yeah, that's pretty harsh in terms of, maybe because I'm playing arcade mode, I would imagine. Or not maybe. Almost for sure because I'm playing arcade mode. Alright, I mean, that's okay. I mean, this wasn't the message of Lewis's video, or the story, I should say, of why this cartridge was that he had this 3-in-1 cartridge along with Sonic 2 when he was a fairly young kid, and therefore he played it a lot. So he had all of these games, and World Cup Italia 90. Alright, I didn't find any kind of turbo button in that last one. World Cup test match, 1 player. Maybe I'll go with the test match. Start, and who am I going to be? Oh, what? Canada's not a choice? What the hell? Seriously? I mean, it's not like we have World Cup contenders much historically. I think we have made the qualifying round for the first time in a long time, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, who should I be here? That would be Spain, or no, yeah, Spain, France, Italy, would be Germany. Not sure who I should be here. Is Portugal an option? Portugal's not an option. Maybe I'll be Spain. Can I be Spain? How do I? Not such a good team, apparently. Or the French. Oh, the French. Okay, well, who can argue with that? Alright, do I want my keeper to be Beto or Etienne? Skill, something. Well, Etienne's decent across the board there, I guess. Oh, kicking, tackling, and... or throwing, I guess, probably. Oh, wait a minute, throwing. Why would it be throwing for a defender? I don't know. My defender, my top defender there. I think this guy seems like the man. And then I'm going to put a solid guy in the back rank there. So that guy there, and then we've got to deal with the mids, I guess. Well, this is everybody else, though, isn't it? Yes, this is everybody else. Where's the... Oh, I see. I've got it. Well, hang on a minute. So this is the mids. It looks like I've got 4 positions to fill, and then I'll have presumably 3 strikers or forwards. I'm not sure what the terminology is going to be here. Let's see. So we've got. I wish I knew what these letters stood for. Latin. There's some Spanish names here. Tifan, Gerard, Jean-Genie, Ferré. Let's see here. For my frontline guy, I think I'll take Jean-Genie for there. These spellings are actually pretty terrible for French names anyway. Tifan. It's pretty solid. Maybe I should have chosen him for my lead tackle. Maybe that's attack. I'll go put Gerard there and Latin. Yes, forwards. Oh, right, mids. I was thinking about forwards. Look at these guys. Maybe that's speed. Speed, kick, tackle, attack, maybe. Well, speed is worth a lot. Let's go with that. Alright, select opposing team. I don't know, let's play Spain. What the hell? They look kind of weak. Alrighty, what are the controls? I'm blue, okay. Right, whoop. Don't know what I'm doing yet. Okay, that's pass or kick. Oh my god. Okay, pathetic. Giving up a corner right off the bat. Come on now. Oh, I don't. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a throw. Perfect. Okay, let's give it a boot. And I'm not sure what I'm doing there. Is that a pass? Oh, maybe that's a pass. Shit. How do I change to my different player? That's pause. How do I switch players? Or does it auto? Is it only auto switch? Oh my god. So part of my issue right now is figuring out what I'm doing. The controls, I mean. There's a pass. Only to get it stolen. How do I tackle? Well, just don't give it away. Jesus. Trying to work up a pass here. No real auto-targeting, it doesn't feel like, meaning auto-targeting of your teammates. Can I not switch players? Like, what the heck? Oh, perfect. That was ideal throw-in. Like, well, how could I have done that any bit? Yes, live it up, Spain. Yeah, just give it away. Perfect, perfect. I am really having a hard time figuring out these controls. Or the buttons, I guess. I mean the controls, but it feels like I should be able to switch players. And an own goal. Okay, I think I've just about had enough of this, to be honest. Unless I go looking for a manual. Come on. How do you tackle? There. Okay, so that's a tackle. Finally figured out the tackle. Get it in the box at least. Oh. Okay, at least I got a shot away finally. God. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a pass. I might have just passed it to the keeper. Okay, that was a giveaway. Nicely done. Are you meant to keep an eye? I know Lewis talked about the radar being useless, but I'm not sure if you're meant to keep an eye on that, maybe? And then aim your passes towards your teammates? Come on. Oh, God. Pathetic. Pathetic. Spain is having a hell of a time here. Yeah, good one. Nice giveaway there. Is there a way to, like, do a header? Is there a way to, like, do anything? No penalties, apparently. Or no fouls, I mean. Okay, that felt a little bit like passing. A couple times there. Okay, that feels more like passing. Whoops. So is there a different button for shooting? Get in. Right over. Alrighty. Whoop, 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 whoop. I mean, I feel like I could maybe enjoy this if I understood, if I was a little better with the controls. Whoop, oh, here we come, charging right down to so there's got to be a way to change players. Like, that feels silly to me. Okay, that's a pass then. Alright, at least I figured out how to pass it. Maybe pass it when I make the suggestion of a pass, though, yeah, dippy game. Oh, we're going the other way now. Okay, where's my... Grab it. Crap. What the hell was that? Okay, alright. I feel like, I don't know, like a tier 4 team taking on a Premier League team here. Come on. Get the damn ball, like... Oh, pass to the keeper and almost bobble it. Good plan. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Do that. Jesus. Okay. Alright. I have had enough of fighting with those controls. Maybe I might go back to that one day. Possibly, but probably not. I've got other things to play. Columns. On to columns. Good old columns. I don't know that I've ever played this on the Sega, but on the Genesis, the Mega Drive, whatever. But I certainly played this in the arcade. So, arcade menu and options. Oh yeah, I don't need to know how to play. How do I get out of this? I've got a couple different start screens. That's a nice one. Menu, 1 player, 2 player doubles. Okay. Novice, amateur, pro, level, 0, time trial, no, background music. Okay, that's all fine, I guess. And what else? Oh, I guess we're start. Why does this look different than... Hang on a minute. No, I don't think this is what I want. I don't think that's what I want. I think I'm looking for the arcade mode. There we go. Okay. Hints will be given. Yeah, okay, just like the arcade. So that's gems down, and that's also gems down. They're both gems down. Okay. Alrighty then, good to know. There is no gems up option. I guess that's just confusing. Alrighty. What are we gonna do with that? See if I can't make some. Great. course, I choose to try to build up some yellow, an interesting yellow combination, and then what happens? I get no yellows for a while. Okay, well that worked okay. As soon as I started complaining about it, it changed. Oh, what the hell was that? That was not on purpose. I confused my... Oh, what? Okay, something I wasn't understanding, or maybe I'm still not understanding about the nature of the next piece display there. Okay. Do I want to do that? Not really. That's what I wanted. Okay, there's a little bit of luck there. I guess there's not necessarily a lot of time for kind of fancy play, especially once the game speeds up a little bit. So you don't have a lot of opportunity to make diagonal setup, you know, unless you're really, really good at the game. Set up multi-drop situations, cascading drop situations, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Why did I do that, you ask? Good question. I don't know. So I always did like, I do like and did like puzzle games. As Lewis mentioned, they were relatively new. Tetris was, I think, what kicked them all off. And I was not bad at Tetris, actually. There we go, that's a nice combo there. So we'll see how I do. Probably I'm not going to be any match for Lewis here. What? Why did I do that? Oop. Ah, crumbs. Alright, well, let's take that one there, and that one, I guess. Getting myself into a little bit of trouble here, I think. I do like columns, though. Not one that I played tons. Oh, oh, I messed that up completely. Purple may not have been my best choice there. I didn't really contemplate that at all. I just dropped it. Okay, there we go. Nice little combo. That obviously wasn't... Oh, shoot. Obviously wasn't planned, but worked out okay. That was sort of planned. I didn't see all of those permutations, but I did see the first combination of them. Kind of like some orange ones now, please. Orange, please. Oh, there's a nice little two-way. No orange ones to be seen. Weird. I wonder if the game does that on purpose or if it's purely random. Sometimes it... Oh, we got the real speed boost there, didn't we? And no oranges to be had anywhere. There's one. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't the world's smartest maneuver. There's a nice little combo there. Oh, now the speed's lowered again. Why? Yes, I did place that on purpose. to see where else I could make some plays here, but it's getting harder to see. There was one there. Whoops, dang it. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Ah, darn. Nope. Game over. Game over. Very good. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, you can't hold the thing down. Take half an hour to put my initials in. Alrighty. Oh, in an empty score table, I have dominated. Alright, a nice enough game. I think quite faithful to the arcade. Not too challenging to translate that to the 16-bit hardware of the time. I mean, obviously the graphics aren't quite as slick as the arcade, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. So now the question becomes, what am I going to nominate for our man to play? I don't know. I'm gonna have to give that a bit of thought. I think I am gonna stop this segment, and I may take even a day or two to contemplate it. It's Saturday evening. It's actually a long weekend here. It's the Thanksgiving weekend. Got some plans for the next couple of days, so I'm probably not going to be making too many videos. We'll see. I might get one or two made. I'm not sure. And I'll trawl through my games that I've made videos on and think about some of my faves and or what might make a good game for someone who grew up on the 16 bits. Since he's obviously too much of a snowflake for the harder 8-bit games. Just kidding. Just kidding. Different eras for sure. Home computers were, or at least 8-bit I shouldn't say 8-bit home computers, but you know, the 8-bit computers of the time, there were quite a few actually, were breaking new ground for home video games. You know, genres were being invented and a lot of experimentation was going on. A lot of things didn't really work that well. There were some classics, but in a lot of cases they might only be considered classics by people who didn't grow up playing other generations of games and game consoles and computers and things. So it's hard for me to tell, but I'll give it a bit of thought. And with that, I probably have blathered quite enough. Alright, thanks very much for watching. This won't be the end of the video, actually, so maybe I won't do my sign-off. Anyway, I hope you got some enjoyment out of watching me play these 3 games, and I think I'm going to have to agree that Columns is the best of the bunch there, for sure, in my opinion. Best for me, best suited to me. I could see myself getting on with the World Cup Italia if I had a little better grasp on the controls, but they seemed very difficult to come to grips with it and not intuitive at all. So there you go. Signing off for now. Back before you know it with my own game recommendation and me playing a little bit of it. Good day. Welcome back to Robert's Retro Gaming. I have loaded up here my choice for the 8 versus 16-bit challenge number 2 by London Retro Video Games, Lewis himself. It just occurred to me that I don't remember what the start key is on the Mister. I hardly ever run Atari on the Mister, but I've decided to run it on the Mister to give myself. There we go. I guess I found it. F6 is start. I've chosen to run it on the Mister to give myself sort of the same. And here we go. The same playing conditions as I expect Lewis will have, and this is one of my all-time favorite games. I have, in fact, finished this game. There are 20 rounds, I believe. I'm doing rather sadly as I'm talking and playing. I'm very much used to playing this with keyboard, although obviously I didn't do that back in the day. I had the standard Atari joysticks, which I was very used to at the time, but I don't even have any of those anymore, or at least if I do, I'm not sure where they are, and I don't have a means to hook them up, at least not currently, to my Mister, so here I am. So Rainbow Walker. The idea of this game is to fill in the rainbow while you avoid that kind of thing. All of the bad guys. There's a certain amount of random things that go on. You can give yourself a somewhat better chance of surviving some of them. Now that I'm playing this, I'm worried that the randomness of some of the aspects of it might be an issue. But anyway, I did love this game. Do still love this game. So you finish the rainbows by coloring in each, I guess, column, if you want to look at it that way. And as you finish each column, they get sort of locked, frozen, whatever, and unless you die in a bad way, it stays that way. And there are certain ways you die where you have to sort of start over again, but most of your casual deaths will result in that being still the case. So you jump left and right. Whoop, I made a mistake there. Extra lives are not that hard to come by. I don't know if they only happen during this bonus round, in which you basically have to try to stay on the moving rainbow pieces as long as you can. Lots of baddies to avoid. The bird comes when you get to the back. The mushroom is a good thing. That allows you to color in one of the columns. These little grates, okay, that is something to avoid, but the grates let you freeze the baddies that hop around on the rainbow with you, and when they're frozen, you can kill them. What else do we want to know here? Holding down the button and pressing jump lets you do a double jump, although you can't do a double jump into the screen kind of thing. Oh, and of course try not to hop off the end of a rainbow by accident. I'm in a weird viewing angle here. The contrast isn't great, so that's why I thought that was actually another piece of the thing. Certain game elements, when they pause, they will become point values, so you get a small chance to get a bonus there. But unless you're pretty sure you can pick up the bonus, you're best to avoid them. Although the points, I'll have to go back and watch that. I don't remember if by getting 1,000 points in the game gets you an extra player or not. Those pieces the things that pick you up will drop you eventually. Often they'll drop you to your death. If you stand on one of those grates for too long, it'll open and drop you into the abyss as well. So lots of things to understand and sort of keep in your mind. But it's an action game. I thought it might be a little more enjoyable than my last pick. I also fibbed and said that I was going to, well, I didn't mean to fib. I said I was going to take some time to consider what my pick would be. And instead of doing that, I basically immediately went to my list of videos, Atari videos that I've made in the last, since I started my channel, however long ago that was, 3 or 4 months ago. And I went and I sort of pulled out the ones that were my favorites from back then, as well as ones that I thought might be suitable and enjoyable by someone who grew up with the 16-bit games, and also by Lewis in particular. I know he likes puzzle games, and some of the other things as we've gone through the league that he's enjoyed. Oh, there I did an accidental diagonal. Typically I would get 4,000 to 5,000 points on a bonus round like that. And you get an extra player for every 1,000 points. I think I've covered the basics. I mean, I could, although fighting my analog stick here, I may not actually be able to play for as long as I typically would. So here's an example where you can double jump across to the play area there. You can leap back and forth. You can leap side to side in doubles. I don't think you can do diagonal double. Oh, you can. Never mind. You can do diagonal doubles. You can do diagonal hops as well. I don't tend to make that a big part of my gameplay, although sometimes if I'm fleeing one of the baddies, I might do that. Certain baddies will reset game board pieces back to their non-colored in state. And your mission, should you... Okay, I was going to say I got saved by that thing, but then the bird caught me, so... Being picked up by the bird causes you to have to start the level over again, so try to avoid that. In any case, I'm not quite sure how long I've been playing, but into round 3 here. The little wormy snaky thing's going to get me. There's other things to know about the game, but you can, I'm sure, pick them up by observation. And I'm going to flip away from my mister for a second here and see how long I've been playing. 7 whole minutes. Well, that's fine. I don't want to demonstrate the entire game or prejudice the experience of it too much. So I think that is going to wrap up my look at my introductory look at Rainbow Walker, and I hope you have fun with it. And I highly recommend this game for anyone that might be interested. I wonder if I considered playing the other games that were chosen in that round, and I might still do that. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, but I've not played most of them, or have I not played any of them? Raid on Bungling Bay was one that didn't make it to the Atari, and obviously I didn't have a Commodore 64. I'm going to have to also say, I guess, if it's not obvious by now, that my game choices are probably almost certainly going to be Atari games, because that was the 8-bit computer that I had. I had some friends with the Commodore. I had a closer friends actually, with Ataris. And I did have some exposure to the TRS-80s, not lots, but a little bit. The heck were those? The TI-99 4A. I knew a guy with one of those, played a little bit on that. That might be about it, actually. We didn't really get the ZX Spectrum or the BBC. That wasn't a thing over here. Yeah, I'm sure there are others that I'm not thinking of, but those were the ones that oh, the apples, of course. Schools all had apples for whatever reason, probably because even then Apple had in mind manipulating the market and capturing the hearts and minds of the children in much the same way that they do now, although they're a little more sophisticated about it, and they also go after the fashion, the fashionable people that care about fashion. In my opinion, again, I'm sure people would debate me on that. Anyway, I don't know how this turned into a sort of a philosophical diatribe. I guess I tend to do that a little bit. Not so much when I'm playing games, but I'm not playing right now, am I? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I hope you all enjoy, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.